All right, they can hear us. We're live.
Let's go.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up?
Happy
What's up,
Monday.
our
Hello,
viewers?
welcome to this is like the first episode we're doing of because we did this before, but this is Brick Wall Talks. We got Tyler the Creator down there.
What's up? It's me, Tyler.
Yeah, he made that one album.
Ma.
All right, let's see. All right, okay, I got chat open. All right, cool. All right. I think we'll
Can y'all hear that fan?
Can I hear what?
Can y'all hear the fan?
No.
Okay. Making sure. We have 3 viewers watching us. Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll introduce. I think most people watching already know us, but still, like, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
All right. I'm Jade. I have an album that just came out like a couple of weeks ago, Death Whistle Harmony. It's out on YouTube. Please check it out. If you like Death Whistle Harmony, check it out. If you like experimental, conscious, southern hip hop type of stuff, check out my shit. You'll definitely fuck with it. Also, shout out to Ryan because he's currently in developing a music video for one of the tracks, Black Semen. So keep on the lookout for that. Shout out to him as well. And also, much love to RB, who's currently watching the stream right now, and also showed us a lot of love on the first stream we did. So much respect to him. And yeah, that was my introduction.
All right. Yeah, stream Death Whistle Harmony, album of the year.
Death Whistle Harmony. All right. What's up, guys? Y'all know me. I'm the entire reason that everyone even exists. I am Tyler the Creator. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's get this off. For a second. Okay, I'm Cole. I don't know. I'm just me, high key. I'm like that guy. I'm like him.
Oh my god.
Okay, but yeah. I don't got
Sorry,
anything to plug. So stream Death Whistle Harmony.
Yeah.
You do. Make sure to check out my main channel, Super Guy Boy Show, because I do a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure related content. And Cole has recently did a thumbnail for my latest video on Araki's last manga. So make sure to check that video out and show love to Cole too, because he also did the thumbnail.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be on an episode. I'll be on the Super Guy Boy Show as well. I'll be making
next month.
Here, I need to start putting your channel in the description. It's not I need to put it there. Okay.
Oh, you look like the white guy woman tried to warn me about. Yeah, I kind of am. Thank you, Maurice.
Uncle
Isn't
Sam,
Maurice Asian?
No, Maurice
Okay,
is black. Okay, and then I'm
thought he was
Ducky
Asian.
Blade. Y'all know me. I think let's let's just hop straight into talking about the album. But first let's establish our feelings on Tyler in general, because I think we're all different levels of because I'm the Glazer. I'm and then you guys go through. Yeah.
I think I'm level-headed about my opinion of Tyler. I don't think he's a GOAT, but I think if he keeps this up, he very well could be. Because his older stuff it's not really for me. Goblin is trash.
Yeah, I don't like Goblin.
Wolf is not my favorite. I don't really like Flower Boy. But I love Cherry Bomb, Chromacopia, Come If You Get Lost, Igor.
And you don't like Flower Boy very much. You've never liked Flower Boy a lot.
Well, maybe that'll change one day, but yeah, for right now, I don't really like Flower Boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm very level-headed, Tyler opinionated.
Yeah.
But I glaze the hell out of Igor. That's my favorite album. I love Igor so much.
I think for me, back then I used to be an extremely huge fan of Tyler the Creator because not only was his album Igor like very important for me to really take music a lot more seriously, and I still love Igor a lot. I still consider that one of my favorite albums of all time. But I feel like he does have some albums that are a bit weaker than others. I still think that Wolf is a bit overrated and is very bloated. Cherry Bomb, don't ask me about my opinions on Cherry Bomb.
You're the only one here who doesn't like Cherry Bomb. Me and Cole both glaze out.
Yeah, Goblin is complete utter trash, other than maybe like one or two songs on there. But other than that, I've liked to love almost every other Tyler album. I really loved Igor, obviously. I really loved Bastard. I really loved
oh, you like Bastard? I didn't know you liked Bastard. I love Bastard.
No, that was always in my top 3 of like favorite Tyler albums. But
that's fair.
I really love Flower Boy. I definitely Call Me If You Get Lost. And I feel like when I last listened to Chromacopia, I liked it, but I didn't really thought it was great or anything as much as other people did. But I didn't hate the record. I just thought that the album was good, but I didn't really find it as strong as like Call Me If You Get Lost.
Yeah, let's discuss Chromacopia like later this year, because I haven't actually discussed that with you. I've discussed that album with Cole, not you though.
Okay.
And then I'm like the resident like Tyler Glazer. And the only album I don't like from him is Goblin, and even then I think most people can agree Goblin still has like 1 or 2 songs that are decent. Like She's like fun, and then like Yonkers is pretty fun.
She's like one of his best songs.
Yeah, and then,
I don't know, is it?
I wouldn't say it's one of his best, but it's a good fun song. And then like Yonkers is fun, but like it's not that great of an album. I think there's some other ones like Radicals. I think is fine.
Fuck no, bro.
Let me think. Well, like it's fun. Sorry, it's like not like a bad song. Like I go back to some songs on there. And then this is not an instrumental. Okay. Yeah, and I pretty much like every single one of his albums, except for Goblin. Like I didn't know you liked Bastard, Jade, because I actually really like Bastard.
I think for me, like Bastard, I always consider that like I think that's like Tyler's most rawest album for me, because I feel like he's so unfiltered on that album.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where there's like points in the album where it's kind of uncomfortable to listen to because of how very real he's being. And the thing is too is that even though like there are parts of the album that I do think are a bit cringeworthy, like I still like now looking back at it, I think the song "Blow" or whatever is kind of corny now. But
yeah, that's fair.
I think it does fit with the overall kind of like dark, very cold, almost like very like dreamy aesthetic that Bastard just has in general, that I can almost kind of look past it. But Bastard's always stayed as like one of my favorite Tyler projects.
Yeah. I've always appreciated it. I think the reason Goblin doesn't work is because Goblin does a lot of the same things as Bastard, but just worse in every way. It's like,
and also it feels less authentic, because like the thing is that he made that during the time when people were actually listening to him. He made Bastard when he probably had like maybe like 1,000 people listening to him,
a lot of
and that's why he's
recorded,
a lot more open.
He was a teenager when he recorded a lot of Bastard. Like he wasn't even an adult yet.
Exactly. It's like when you're trying to like recreate you being like rebellious, and it just doesn't come off as like real because you're pretending to be.
Now I'm the only one here who glazes Wolf. I love Wolf.
Hell no.
I really really like that album. And I pretty much like every album. What would you guys all say is his best album? Like
Igor.
Currently.
Igor.
Yeah, I think everyone agrees it's Igor, but like Igor's not even necessarily my favorite. But like, let's be real. Like, it's the best. It's his groundbreaking album. All right, cool. So we've gotten our opinions on Tyler out of the way. Now, what were our opinions on the album?
Let's get into how this album dropped.
We'll go. Oh yeah, actually yeah. Let's talk about the album drop.
I think.
Yeah, what were you guys anticipating? What were you guys thinking it was going to sound like?
I was expecting like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, well, I'm just Nicole's. I don't even know what he's been doing with his filters. It's kind of funny.
Okay, so I saw like some of the connections that people were making to like the Ludacris music video to Get Back, and also the 50 Cent like Get Rich or Die Trying. And I was like in my head thinking that this was gonna be like maybe Tyler's attempt at like a straight up like hip hop album, because I feel like Tyler since maybe like Bastard and Goblin, he hasn't really made like a straight up like hip hop album.
I mean, Call Me If You Get Lost was. Call Me If You Get Lost. It was,
but like there was some tracks that kind of differed from it. But like I thought it was gonna be more like this was gonna be like his interpretation of like a mixtape in a way.
Yeah,
because
like,
he did the because Call Me If You Get Lost still had tracks that kind of differed from it. But I thought like he was gonna be over other people's like instrumentals, kind of like that single he did. What was it?
Oh, that guy with like, the Hey Now.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna do that, or he was gonna be rapping over a production that was gonna be like 2000s hip hop based, but like with like his own spin to it. That's what I thought when I was gonna come into it.
I think the way this album dropped was really funny. The No NBA Network tweeted that Tyler was dropping an album Monday, and nobody believed him because he has like the Illuminati is real in his like in his
yeah, he
like,
was making some crazy that account was making some crazy tweets.
He was talking about like Baphomet or whatever, and just like how Hollywood is like the devil. Which, if he was right about that, maybe he's right about this.
That's true. Maybe maybe right. Yeah.
Maybe the Illuminati does control Tyler.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, maybe.
He also called Drewski the hard R.
Oh fuck! Never mind. We're not supporting that guy. Fuck,
and then he got banned.
Really? He got banned for that?
He said NFR podcast has 6 hard R in a basement, and they take turns pissing on them, then they make them do a little dances for entertainment.
Okay, you're laughing at him, but how do you know it's not like true?
It could be. It very well could be.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he was right about the Tyler album. Like,
I think I don't know. I don't think we need to really dwell on that right now.
No. Yeah, it's just funny. Okay, so
I just think it's funny. And then it dropped, and then we were like, oh, he actually did drop. I thought he was dropping a sticky music video.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, yeah, the sticky music video. It's because the first teaser he posted, like, implied it would be the sticky music video.
Did he ever imply that there was gonna be a full music video drop?
Yeah, he did. Really. Yeah, well, he said like coming soon on the teaser, on like the trailer for the video, for the sticky video. It says like coming
music
soon.
Video. Maybe it's a lot. Like this is some lost media type of shit. Probably got canceled or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It seemed like it would have been a cool
pretty
video.
Likely. It's pretty likely that he probably made this album while probably he was doing that music video, or maybe it was during the same session, but he probably didn't want to drop it because it would probably like kind of come in the way with this like random album rollout. Maybe
that makes sense. All right, now let's get to actually discussing the album. Now we'll go left to right,
Don't
which would
tap
be
the glass.
Cole, Jade. It'd be Cole's thoughts, Jade's thoughts, and then my thoughts. We'll go in that order because it's left to right. So. Cole, share your thoughts first.
My thoughts. So I was expecting a very rap heavy, bar heavy album, which is not what we got. We got a very, well, it kind of is. We got a very happy disco-y, dancey album, which is kind of, that's what I predicted. I either predicted bar heavy because he's been doing the Hey Now stuff and clip stuff. I thought he would be like. I thought he'd be doing that, or it would be the disco album, and it was the disco album. And it's like a fun, dancey, good album, but I don't think it's anything above a 7. I think it's a great album. I liked a lot of the songs off of it, but it's just, compared to his catalog, it's nowhere near like his peak or anything.
Yeah, and I honestly, we'll argue about that later, but yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. Like I loved a lot of the tracks. It feels like Igor, Call Me If You Get Lost, and Cherry Bomb had a baby, and it's great. I love it. But it's
saw that one fucking Instagram reel.
It's nowhere near. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram reels. I did. But it's nowhere near his best anything project. I think it's a fun project.
Okay, can I say one thing? anytime Tyler drops any music, someone will say if two of his albums had a baby. You know, like every single time, like when Chromacopia dropped.
Everything.
I'm
No, I know.
gonna get on.
Like...
I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that when I say my thoughts on the album.
But it really is a lot of his older styles combined into one, and new style mixed in.
I don't know.
It really is.
I would somewhat disagree. I get what you're saying, but I'll get to that when I get to my section.
Okay. It's a good album, but it's a 7 out of 10. And I think it's supposed to be a 7 out of 10. It's not supposed to be anything groundbreaking. It's not supposed to be anything revolutionary. It's just supposed to be some fun music Tyler wanted to put out because he wanted to make people to dance to. That's my opinion. I think honestly, it's like rating it anything above a 7 is like going against the point of the album.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
it's kind of like it's his honestly never mind.
it's like his Some Sexy Songs for You.
Yeah, this album's kind of like his Take Care, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, like what did I miss from this album? I don't think I missed it from like talking about it.
All right, Jay, what do you think about the album?
So Cole said anything above a 7 is like going against the album. So I'm gonna just rip the Band-Aid off and say it. I thought this album was a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm gonna be real, like I get what Cole's points are, and I'm reading the chat right now. I get what RB's points are. My thing is, like the thing is that I get what Tyler is going for on this album, and I think he executed it successfully. Like throughout it, like I don't think there's a single like miss on this album, right? And I can see myself just coming back to this album, like the full fucking album, without skipping a single track on here. And I'm just like full-heartedly like listening to it all the way through without skipping a single one. And I get what Cole is saying. Like this album sounds like, you know, if Igor had a baby with whatever the fucking albums are called and shit. I get that, but also like Call Me If You Get Lost didn't really try much new too. That one also had like some sounds from Flower Boy to Igor to even some recycled like productions and samples from Cherry Bomb too. That album wasn't really anything much new that Tyler didn't explore already, but that album was still great in its own merit. Like sure, this album isn't as groundbreaking for Tyler, but I don't think every single album that Tyler has to drop has to be exactly breaking like the mold of what he's currently doing. And I think that's what I think for this, what Tyler is doing on this album is just great, like honestly. And I get what RB is saying right now. It feels like a mixtape, but that doesn't bother me because I love it when what?
Nothing. I'll get to that in my. I got a lot of criticisms of certain things you guys have said that I'm gonna get to.
RB said like it feels like a watered down version of a lot of heavy bass tracks, but the thing is that he's done tracks like that way before Cherry Bomb. Like some of these songs sound like almost like mature, nuanced versions that he would have done on Wolf, but like with his current sound that he's doing now. And I feel like personally for me, even if this isn't exactly like new creative grounds for Tyler, I still think the album is great for what it's doing. And I can just appreciate when an artist just drops a simple project that maybe is short, way more concise, and it's just nothing but just like fire all the way through. I love Jeffrey, I love GNX, and I love this project. And that's kind of what I see it as. I just see it as Tyler just wanting to drop like a very concise, simple, and effective project. And it definitely worked wonders for me. I fucking love this album.
I 100% agree with you. I don't think it's supposed to be taken like serious, like as seriously as other albums. And I like that it's not a concept album. I like that it's its own thing. But I don't know. It's just It's a Diet Tyler album. It feels like a Diet Tyler album.
I want to get to I'm kind of somewhere in between like their two reviews because the album is an 8 for me. right? For me, like 7 would be a good, and 8. When an album is an 8, I consider that to be like a great album. It's just not like so. Okay, I want to critique some of the things you guys have said. One thing is saying the album feels like a mixtape. I don't agree at all. I think the term mixtape gets thrown around so much. I don't think GNX sounded like a mixtape either. Not every album that is a
I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying RV and chat. I'm also critiquing RV and chat.
Oh.
I think people throw around that term mixtape a lot, and I think the only thing an album needs to not sound like a mixtape is something cohesive about it, and this album had it. Every song on here had the same, like, similar vibe, and it all just... This album, like, very much, like, works together. All of the songs... all of the songs work together well as an album, and it has like a consistent vibe and a consistent sound. And I think that's enough to have it not feel like a mixtape. Like, also, something you notice on this album is that he used a lot of different ad-libs that he reused throughout the songs, which he does for all of his albums. It helps give each album he makes like a unique feel. So I think this has a place in his discography, not just as a smaller album. I think that this has a place next to some of his bigger albums, even though it is like a smaller project. I think it still stands on its own. In the same way, like in the same way, like an album like Ye still has a place in Kanye's discography, despite the fact it's a smaller album. Like, I don't think this album is anything like Ye, but I'm saying like I think it has a place in his discography, and I don't like that people are kind of, because technically, yes, it is a shorter album than his normal albums, but I still think it has a place like next to all of his other stuff, and I don't think it should just be considered like a mini album, especially because, like, whenever I went into it, there was only one thing I needed from this album to like it. There was only one thing that I needed, and that was that I wanted him to do something that he's never done before, sound he's never done before, even if it was just for one song. I wanted to hear stuff he's never done before, and that's exactly what I got. Like, some of the sounds he did on this album are sounds he's never done. Like, I think, what was the one where it had like it turned into like a jungle track or whatever for a little bit of it? Like, what was that one? That was it was I'll Take Care of You.
Can't even remember it. Can't even remember it.
I forgot the title. I forgot the title.
He's done tracks like that.
Yeah, he has, but not to that extent. And also the one where he literally, it's just like
What?
like no, there were tracks on the album that he hadn't done before. Let's be real. Like
what?
Hold on, let me pull up
a lot of the sounds on this album were literally stuff he's already done before.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I disagree though. I think like go back, like re-listen to his other music. This album has its unique sound within his discography. And sure, it's not like super experimental, but it has its own sound. A lot of the songs on this album sound different. Like, for example, like he has songs that have a similar sound to Big Poe, but he doesn't have like, I still think Big Poe is unique in his discography overall. Like, what other song has he made? Like, that's just the first one. And then Sugar on My Tongue, for example. Sugar on My Tongue. What other song does he have that sounds anything like Sugar on My Tongue?
No, he has other songs.
Name one. Name one. Name a single. Name one.
Didn't he? Dude, he's done like, what was that fucking Coca-Cola song that literally had like almost the exact same like fields. I get what you mean though. I don't I think you're saying this because like he never made like an album that's strictly like this, but he's done a lot of the sounds that are on this project. He's done on other projects, except they were maybe on like less songs compared to like a full project. I think that's where you're kind of getting twisted.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. I think because Big Poe sounds like some of the songs off of Call Me If You Get Lost with like that type of like hard edge like quality to
it. Like, for example, something like a track like Ring Ring Ring, in terms of its production, he's done songs with similar vibes, but like I couldn't point out a song that sounds quite like that in his discography.
Let me look it up. Listen to this shit again.
Like, remember Ringer, and that's the one where he's singing throughout the whole thing? Or even like Tell Me What It Is, the outro. Tell Me What It Is. He does not have a song that sounds like Tell Me What It Is. In fact,
he definitely has songs that sound like that. He definitely had songs that sound like that.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like, name some, because he did, like, and sure, it's not like, I'm not saying he went super outside of the box for this album. Most of the sounds, he's done smaller versions that are similar before. Dude, but like,
Ring Ring sounds like something that would have came out of Flower Boy. Am I getting something twisted?
But but it really, in terms of its production and stuff, it really like doesn't. Like, listen to something like it sounds like it could have came out of that era, but it didn't. Like, it's it still has like a relatively unique sound.
I don't think
like,
it does.
I'll take care of you is the like one song where it's like I feel like this is extremely different from anything he's ever made.
I don't know, because it sounds
Tell
like
Me What It
something that
Is
would have came out
well.
of Call Me If You Get Lost.
I'll Take Care of You doesn't.
I don't think so. I don't agree with that.
I'll Take Care of You.
A lot of these sound like something I would have heard off of those other albums.
Or for example, but I think the main thing is that like this album very lightly experiments on production, if that makes sense. Where it's like he's taking these things that he's done before, but he's doing them just different enough to be separate. And that's what I like about it, because like, for example, something like Chromacopia had a few songs, but there were a lot of songs in Chromacopia that, even though I like Chromacopia more than this album, just to be clear, like I think Chromacopia is a 9, right? So I like it more than this album. But Chromacopia has some songs in there which instrumentally sound exactly like other eras. This album, I don't think anything on it sounds exactly like another era. Everything on it has like, it's kind of a bit of a different touch.
Mom and Them is just a cherry bomb.
Literally, a lot of these sound like way early. Oh, wait. RB or anyone who's watching this chat, am I getting something twisted? Because I haven't heard Tyler's music in a bit, but I swear a lot of these are literally way more familiar sounds.
I'm gonna
go on my own tangent. I'm gonna go on my own tangent. I think that's always been like Tyler's problem since Call Me If You Get Lost, if I'm being real. Not like exactly a problem, but that's something I've noticed, is that he's pretty much like developed his own unique sound that anytime like any projects have like the exact like usual same aesthetics, instrumentals or era sounds or something like that, like a lot of people will say, oh well, this sounds like from this album or that album, but the thing is that Tyler is pretty much in like his own lane at this point, that at this point we should probably stop comparing the sounds from like other projects and stuff, because this is just Tyler's own sound.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I'm just saying that the main thing I wanted from this album is I wanted it to be different, because at the end of the day, what the album could have been is it could have been just a bunch of Tyler beats with him rapping like on it. It could have just been like a bunch of the same kind of beats he's been making. But like what I got out of this album, like, I'm not saying it's like super duper special, but I do think this album has its own sound in the same way all of his other albums have their own sounds to them. I think Chromacopia is the only album of his, honestly, that it's harder to pinpoint a specific sound. I think this album, like, I think you guys need to re-listen to it alongside other parts of his discography, because I actually did that before this. Like, I went back and re-listened to songs that sounded kind of similar, and I kind of do think this album has a unique enough of a sound, and that's the main thing I wanted from it.
I think like this kind of goes. I'll re-listen to its other works, but I just feel like the reason why you think that this album is different enough from his other albums is because like I think I said this before, but he's done songs like this, but he's done it like where it's like maybe 1 or 2 songs on each album, but never like an album where it's literally filled with nothing but this. I think this is why like you think this is way more different.
I disagree though. I can't pinpoint.
I swear I've heard this shit. I've heard this shit before.
I think you've heard elements of it.
And I'm not saying that. Saying that like look. I said this before. I don't think the album is bad. I've said it before. It's a 10 out of 10 album, but I don't think it's anything that crazy or like that. Like different from his other albums. I've heard shit like this before. Tyler's definitely done these.
In fact, I'll go through his other albums. You know what? I will go through his other albums, right? And let me think about like some of this more singing tracks, because I think that was some of the more unique parts of this album, or the tracks where he was like singing. I'm just gonna skip Wolf because he has less singing tracks on there. Let's look at like Cherry Bomb, like tracks where he's singing, or tracks that are more singing based. Something like Find Your Wings, for example. Find Your Wings is a song that has elements of stuff that would end up on this album. But Find Your Wings doesn't have the same kind of like dance drums or the same kind of stuff. Like he's had elements before of stuff that would end up in this album, which is I see why you guys are saying it's like Cherry Bomb sound, because some of the singing.
But he also had dance elements. He also had dance elements on Igor and Call Me If You Get Lost.
In fact, I would say one of the only songs that like I wouldn't say he's had like songs. I mean, can you like name any? I'm like looking through his discography and I name one.
Yeah, I think. What?
No,
Wait, wasn't
one.
I think literally a dance track?
That's something I was about to mention that actually. I think is one of the only songs that he's made that like sounded like what would end up on some of the parts on this album. I think is like the main one that I can think of, but that's like the only one.
Some
like
parts on Gone Gone Thank You had like from the first part of it.
No, that's fair,
like,
but
well,
here's the thing.
Earthquake's kind of its own thing. Flower Boy I think Flower Boy did have some dance tracks, right? Cool. I haven't listened. That's what I'm saying. I haven't listened to the Tyler's music in a while. That's why, like, but for me,
it's like
the
he's
fact
had
that
the
I was
singing
able
elements.
to kind of. No, but that's the thing. The fact that like I haven't listened to Tyler's music in a while, but like I feel like I've heard this shit before.
But see, once again,
even though I haven't heard Tyler in a while.
RB in chat just said I thought you wanted to dance, and that's a song that it has a similar vibe to what would end up on this album. But musically, if you listen, in fact, let me play that right now.
Glitter, there you go.
If you listen to Glitter as well, I'll play Glitter right now, and I'll play a song on this album, and it has a different sound. You can hear the influence.
I'm trying to remember.
No, and you can hear the influence. You can hear how it's like a similar like concept he's using, like or like the whole like singing, like the whole singing thing. You can hear how it's a similar sound, but the way it was done on this album is different enough to keep it separate, to still have it be its own sound. Like, let me play Glitter right now.
Yes, I'm saying it has its own sound, but I think it's expanded upon what like things he's done in the past. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. I don't think this is different.
No. But my argument here is I'm just trying to say that I think it combined. It did what I wanted really. It combined sounds he's done in the past with just enough of a touch that you only get on this album, right? Like I think a lot of the drums on "Don't Tap the Glass" are. He did drums a lot differently than he's done on some of his previous stuff. I think is a good example.
Dude, wasn't there literally a song on here that used drums off of Cherry Bomb?
Yes, there was. No, there was, but it was used differently because it was used to be like a jungle type.
But he still was using older. Dude, Cherry Bomb definitely had some wild fucking jungle parts off of it.
It didn't have a sing. It didn't. I've heard that album a bunch. It didn't. Cherry Bomb does not have Cherry Bomb does not have a jungle track on it. Cherry Bomb does not have a jungle track.
Wasn't Pilots?
Cole, you are a Cherry Bomb blazer. Just
what do you mean by jungle?
You know that section of the song where it's like the drums and the synths, and it's like on.
Would you call it a jungle track if a white person did this song?
Yes. Okay, I get it. No. Like first of all, I'll take care of you. The way it's done with like the synths and like the vocal chops in the background, it's like the weird vocal chops and like the drums and stuff. He doesn't have a song like that in his discography. Let's be real. He does not have a song like "I'll Take Care of You."
No, he does.
No, yes,
he does.
Yes, he does.
No, hush.
Yes, he does. Hold on.
I agree, but that's the only song I would say specifically with his sampling with the "I'll be there."
Okay, tell me what song. What song does he have that's like? Don't you worry, baby. What song does he have like that? Where it's like a Actually, I don't even need to explain it. Listen to that song and tell me he has another song that sounds like it.
Like, hold on, I'm re-listening.
Listen to "Don't You Worry, Baby." Don't You Worry, Baby. He has elements of that song, but he does not have other songs that sound like that.
This really sounds like "Running Out of Time."
Are you okay? You're trolling,
dude. I'm not, dude. No. Wait, hold on. Cool.
Listen to those. Listen to the drums. Listen to the drums. Listen to the drums.
I've heard this shit before.
You have not. What I'm saying is that you've heard similar things. Like, for example,
he switches out the drums. He switches out the drums and it slightly changes a bit. It's still the exact same sound.
And this album having unique drums is enough to separate it from his other albums. It's enough of a thing
really
to separate
isn't. It really isn't.
I think
this album isn't anything new.
I think Heaven to Me is a good example of something like "Don't You Worry, Baby," with the sampling and the. Well, keep in mind that's not.
No, you're thinking of a different song because "Don't You Worry, Baby" doesn't even have Tyler on it. "Don't You Worry, Baby" has like him right at the start, and it's just another singer on the rest of the track.
Is it?
Yeah, no, "Don't You Worry," and he's in the background doing background vocals, but the song is mostly a trap beat with someone else singing on it.
I didn't know that.
You listened to the album. How did you not know that?
No, I thought a majority of the album was just him. I didn't know that
No,
he had,
I'm
like,
going to play
the only
this
albums I
track
could
right now.
tell.
This 3-minute long track now. I'm gonna
Okay,
play it right now on the stream. There's not a single other.
this
He
is
has
crazy.
elements of the song. He doesn't have any other songs that sounds like this. Let's be real.
I love Cherry Bomb. Yeah, I do like Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb's rules.
I swore I've heard the exact same sound. Like,
I don't know.
Like Cole, am I the one a bit cuckoo here? Because I swore I've heard these sounds before.
You've heard the sounds, but you haven't. A lot of like he's had similar things, but the main thing I'm trying to say is I just think that there's some of the stuff he did on this album is different.
Because really the only parts you're really saying is that, oh, he switches out the drums. Oh, this one has a jungle feel to it. Oh, he's never done a dance track really like this before. But the thing is that he's done this before. The only difference is that he hasn't had like a short album where it's really nothing but that. He's had songs here or there, but it's never been a full, concise album literally just filled with that. I think that's where you're getting twisted.
A Ring 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 is the only beat he has ever made that has sounded like that. That's my argument I'll make right there, actually. Ring 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 is actually relatively unique in terms of his production.
One track equals a whole album.
I have named 4 tracks so far. I would even
and
mention the rest of the album.
These sound like others.
And none of them have. That's the thing. You haven't been able to say any that they've actually sounded like. Oh, your whole thing has been, oh, I think they sound like something. You haven't named.
I literally.
You need me to do a side by. You need me to play a side by side.
I literally just said the other tracks sound like something off of Igor. Did I just not?
Okay, what song off?
What am I missing here?
Which song on Igor? I'll do a side by side.
You named a random track. I'm trying to remember which one. And I said it's not like something that would have come off of what was it? Well, I think or something like that. You said a dance track. I forgot which fucking track it was. But I said it sounded like something that would come off of Igor.
I think on like the song I think on Igor is one of the only songs he's made that has like a somewhat similar feel to how this album would feel. I'd say. And like
I'm re-listening to some of these tracks.
I think
I'm re-listening to some.
And actually, you know what? I think it's less of a thing of the sounds themselves. I think this album, in terms of feel, is unique.
Yes.
Can you guys at least agree on that? Like the album feels unique. Yes. In terms of his discography.
I think
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I think for more of the like a fun part of like Tyler, this is like definitely up there with something like Call Me If You Get Lost, because Call Me If You Get Lost is one of the few like Tyler projects where it's more like of a fun album than it is of like a fully concise, like not concise, a fully like conceptual album where you have to be paying attention to. But like, because that album's really nothing but just like bangers like front to back for the most part.
Hold on. I actually did get to finish my review. I remember we kind of went on this tangent.
I agree with Matthew. I agree with what Matthew said. He says there's a mix of some elements, but it feels like it has its own identity.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. That's what I'm saying. The main thing I wanted from this album, literally the only thing that I wanted to enjoy the album, really, like the thing that would like make me decide if I enjoyed it, was I just wanted it to have somewhat of a unique feel and to have at least like one track where I was like, this is something he hasn't really done before. And that's what I got. I'd say, I'm looking at it now, there's like at least 3 tracks where he has sounds that he's done something similar, but like he hasn't done it as much. I also feel like you're right, Jade. Like there were certain like tracks on other albums that like there's certain like sections of like his discography that are like more underrepresented, I guess, if that makes sense. Like I feel like he's had like certain tracks that sound similar to tracks on here, but they were like one track on an album. And it's cool to get an album that has more sounds like that. I do agree.
Yeah, that was my point. That was my point.
But like, I still think
I don't think he's like I get what you're saying. That was my point, is that I don't think this album is unique in its discography because he's done like sounds and elements and even songs in that usual style, but it wasn't like what's that word? It wasn't as many in one project as it was like on here, because here it's really nothing but solely focused on these kind of like dance, what you said, jungle,
only one track,
and some hard, and okay, and some like heavy bass elements and all that. But if you go back to some of the other albums, he's had tracks like that, but it wasn't as many as it is here. I do agree that this album does have a unique feel, and the fact that this album feels more like what Cole said. He literally made it just for us to just dance to it. We're not supposed to really think much
Yeah,
of it.
yes.
And I could
Although
say it's
actually,
almost similar to
yeah,
Call Me. It's almost similar to Call Me If You Get Lost in that same way, but the thing is that Call Me If You Get Lost does have a bit of a concept unlike this one. But the
yeah,
closest is Call Me If You Get Lost only because of the fact that that album is more, I guess, fun than its other projects, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And I think this album's main goal. So like the reason I give this album an 8 versus Cole giving it a 7, right? And like
uh,
me and Cole had like a discussion about this morning, but we kind of like saved some of it for this. Um,
mm,
or like we kind of we didn't like finish it. Is that I think that this album, realistically, song wise, I wouldn't say there's a song on here that's like, oh, that's a masterpiece, you know? Like this album for me doesn't really go like above being like a 9 out of 10 or something, right? But what the album is trying to do is be a fun album with fun production, fun tracks you can dance to, and just like be an enjoyable experience. And I'd say in this album's what 28-minute runtime, there was not a single moment where I wasn't having fun listening to it. And I think because of that, that gives it like that makes it a great album for me. There wasn't a single moment I wasn't having fun. So
That's
that's
fair.
I
why
get
I
what
give
That's,
it
you
an
I
eight.
think
mean.
that's a reasonable take to have.
I just feel like for me, like I feel like there are tracks on here that I would call masterpieces, especially the last handful of songs on the album. I will take over any track off of Chromacopia any time of the day. I love, I definitely love I'll Take Care of You, Don't You Worry, Baby, Ring Ring, especially that last song, bro. Tell me what it is. I fucking
Yes,
love
yes,
that
that's a
shit.
great song.
I
Oh,
think
also,
I'm
yeah.
giving this shit a 10. What was you gonna say?
I think even though this album is just a fun album, like
Mhm.
some of the songwriting on here is actually genuinely really good. Like obviously there's tracks where he's just kind of saying shit, but I think like Ring 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 is actually like a well-written song. Like not like it's not meant to be a lyrical song, obviously. I don't mean well-written in that way. I mean
But
it's just so catchy. It's like it's well
okay,
written,
okay.
is in like that song is already immediately
I
like stuck in my head.
I,
Ring
I
Ring
wanna I
Ring at
wanna
least
ask y'all
like
something. I wanna ask y'all something. Like, okay. Dougie, were you paying attention to the lyrics on here?
somewhat, but I know it's not a lyrical album, but like I was paying attention to
Okay,
some
okay, because
lyrics.
that's okay. Is it like a because I've only heard this album like 3 times today because the album literally just came out, and the only reason why I listened to it 3 times today was because I know we were gonna do this live stream.
Heard it like 4 times. So
Um,
I've been listening to this album a lot, so I'm that's why I
okay, okay,
remember the
okay, okay,
tracks.
okay, okay. Can you? Is this like a bar heavy album?
No, for the most
No.
part,
Okay,
but he has
okay,
parts where
because
he actually is rapping his ass off, but there's like maybe like
okay,
two or
okay.
three times at most. For the
Because
most part,
I
it's
caught
not.
like maybe I caught like maybe 1 or 2 lines on here that I was like, okay, that's kind of clever. There was a line on here where he said like, was something like, I make rappers sick or whatever, Achu, which I thought was kind of cool, but
I think
like,
the I think the
I'm gonna be
I
real.
float like swim bad is really funny.
There's
I'm gonna
Like
like
be real.
they're
there's like
I'm
fun
gonna be real.
bars.
Do we ever use like? Because I've never looked at Tyler as like a rapper like that. Like where I look at him as like a lyricist in a way. Like I'm not saying like he's a shitty rapper, but what I'm saying is that I never really looked at Tyler as like a fantastic rapper with like
yeah,
thought-provoking like lyrics and all that. Like when I listen to a Tyler project, I'm going for how he's gonna go with the topics he's saying and stuff like
yeah,
that. Like
that's
how he
fair.
says it, how his production is. And I thought that this album was gonna be like his like this is gonna be my hip hop strict album. I'm gonna be
And it's
rapping
not.
my ass off of here. Especially after that POV verse that he dropped on
Exactly.
Clips. And also some of the throwbacks that people were pointing out with the Ludacris homage and Get Rich or Trying. I thought he was going to be doing that on here, which is why when I was listening to the album, I tried to pay attention to a lot of the verses he was saying, but the more I tried to pay attention to it, the more I kind of got lost. So I was like, there isn't really much of lines that are like kind of catching me, like, oh shit, that's kind of hard to like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
I gotta
didn't have very
rewind
many.
that.
He
Like,
didn't have very many.
no.
I think for the most part, he was focused on the rapping being fun rather than like super bar heavy, which makes sense for the album. Actually, I think that's one thing that I appreciate about Tyler is he's a rapper who knows when it's necessary to be super lyrical. Like for example, on the Clips album, he dropped a pretty lyrically a good bar heavy verse, right? And then on this album, he knows that a lot of the songs don't really need that, so he's kind of just doing a lot more fun rapping. And that's one thing I appreciate about him. I think this album has some good lines. Like, I think that he has that one verse, like, on Stop Playing With Me, I kind of liked. There were some, I don't really remember. I think this isn't like a rap album. You know, it's not like, it's not an album where you're going to be like analyzing the bars or anything. But I think that's fine.
I've always kind of like wanted that sometimes from rappers, where they make like a fun sounding album, but their lyrics can still be like really cool or bar heavy and stuff like that. Which there's very few rappers that kind of do that. I think Kendrick did that on Damn, where he was like doing like very popular contemporary sounds, but like he was rapping his ass off of there. I'm trying to think of like other artists who've done that. And I thought that this was gonna be like Tyler's album in a way, but it really wasn't that bar heavy. I'm not saying that like a bad thing, but I'm just saying like that's one of the things I thought we were gonna get, but we kind of didn't on here.
Yeah,
that's
but
no, but
me,
I'm not upset about that.
I'm not disappointed, actually. Yeah, I'm not.
No, I'm not upset. I'm just saying that's something I thought we were gonna get on here.
No, and I'm gonna be real. I still hope at some point we get an album where Tyler isn't like, it is like more like a mixtape style thing where he's rapping over like other rappers' beats, almost like maybe like a mixtape like that. I'm gonna be real though. Call Me If You Get Lost was decently bar heavy, actually. And then, right after that, Chromacopia comes in, and that album isn't bar heavy in terms of lyricism, but it's a very lyrical album. Like, Chromacopia is an album where he talks about a lot of personal stuff, and he has a lot of storytelling on there. So he just had two albums that were both lyrical in different ways. So it makes sense for him to follow it up with an album that's not lyrical. Like, for me, that just makes sense from his perspective.
I was probably expecting something like his verse off of like POV in a way, where he's just being very very clever lines and stuff like that over some very like high production. I think that's what I was expecting from you. That would have been fun. I would have loved that. When I mean lyrical, I don't mean like fucking Kendrick going off of like, I don't know, systemic racism or whatever. I mean like something off of like a POV verse, or like what Clips were just doing on some of the more like fun tracks off of like God Sort Him Out, you know.
Yeah, and I was semi-expecting that too, but like it kind of, from him, it makes sense. Because he just had two albums that weren't lyrical, or like that were lyrical, so mixed first. Like, I'm not upset by it, because I also think that there are some like, I don't think the rapping on this album is like bad or anything, because I think it's just like, it seems like he was focusing more on kind of having like quotable and funny lines. Like, it seems like he was focusing on having a lot of funny lines rather than having like super serious, like super like bar heavy raps. I'm sure there are some decent bars though. I wasn't even paying attention to the bars, honestly. Like, the production for me is like the main focus.
Okay.
I do have critiques. That's another reason why it's not necessarily.
Yeah, what are your critiques?
Like, just some of the choruses were not my favorite. Like, specifically the "Don't Tap That Glass" chorus kind of sucked. I don't really like it.
So I disagree.
I don't like it at all. I really don't like that chorus. The only reason I have that song saved, really, is because
are you talking about the "Don't Tap That Glass"? Don't tap that glass.
I thought that
was
really
a flying chorus. It's catchy. Like,
it does its job. That's
what I'm saying. It's a fun little chorus. I don't know.
It's a fun chorus, but it could be way better. It could be like how I think it was Ring Ring Ring. Like how, it could be like how Ring 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 was. Like, it's catchy, it's fun, I enjoy listening to it. Like, it's a good. But I just think just saying "Don't Tap That Glass," there's a monster in there, doesn't do it for me.
The monster in it, don't tap that. I don't know. I like it. I actually, now that you're mentioning it, I actually realized I actually like that chorus. I don't know. I like it.
I don't think "Don't Tap That Glass" is like one of those tracks where it's like it's supposed to have like a very heavy type of chorus. I think it's like one of those things where it's like it's a simple but effective chorus.
Exactly.
No, and I understand that. But I just,
because some rappers do that. Some rappers have like very like simple choruses where it's like, really, that's it, but like they kind of get stuck in your head in a way.
No,
I know. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
this doesn't get stuck in my head because I like it. This gets stuck in my head because it irritates me.
Okay,
I don't
what
think it's
other
not bad of a chorus. It's
what
like
other critiques
whatever.
do you have? Like, let's go through critiques because
The critiques, I don't have very many
don't-
because
I don't have that
think
many
it's
that's what I'm
critiques.
saying. I just think
But-
this is
Hold on,
yeah.
let me talk. But I will say it's just it feels like a Diet Tyler album, and I'll keep saying that. I don't.
What does that mean?
don't think. Hold on. I
Uh-oh.
don't think that undervalues it. I still think it has a place in his discography. I still think it's an important album that people should listen to and not just skip over. But I will say, it's just Tyler dropping like an EP. That's what it feels like. It feels.
What's the problem with that?
No, there's no problem with it. I'm not saying that's a problem.
But
I'm
and
just
that's
But you're saying that kind of. But you're
and
kind of
that's the
saying
main
it like
debate
it is.
between me and Cole. That's the
No,
main debate.
I'm just saying.
I think that's
Like,
the
like
main.
what?
That's
Okay,
that's
okay,
where me and
Can
Cole
you
disagree.
be? Hold on. Can you be more specific? Like, what the fuck does this feels like a Diet Tyler project mean in a way? Like, I don't get your point.
It's just I don't feel like I can hit higher than a 7 just because of that. Just because
But
it doesn't.
what does that mean? What does a Diet Tyler project mean?
It just feels like it. It feels like it's a Diet Tyler album. Like there's.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you think?
I'm
it means?
asking you. What does that? Parker, can
think
you
it-
explain to me what does a Diet Tyler project mean? What does that mean?
See,
Okay,
I don't
you
understand.
have
Like
a
that.
regular
That's
Ty-
I kind
you have
of
a
like
regular
he was saying
Tyler
that this
project.
morning, and I kind of I don't.
What
don't
is
really
a
know what it
regular
means.
Tyler project?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like, what did you
anything-
expect?
Anything he's dropped, I would somewhat consider Cherry Bomb in that category, like a Diet Tyler album.
Cherry Bomb was not a Diet
Yeah,
Tyler
what are you
project.
talking about? Cherry
It
Bomb.
was
Cherry Bomb
not.
is a 15.
Cherry Bomb-
Or no, it's a 13-song album. But Cherry Bomb's pretty long, right? Cherry Bomb's 54 minutes. Cole.
No, this has nothing to do with the length.
Then what does that have to do with? You haven't given any like reasons why you
The
consider
vibe
it.
of it. The vibe
Dude.
of it.
No, dude. When Cherry, okay, think about this.
But it doesn't.
When Cherry Bomb came out,
Oh, mushroom
No,
smoothie and chat.
no.
Mushroom smoothie and chat.
No. When Cherry Bomb first came out, there was no Tyler project to compare it to. No one knew how the fuck to think of it. There was no songs off of Cherry Bomb that could even be compared to any of the other songs off of his other albums. And I would still even consider that today. I wouldn't even consider a Diet Tyler album. It's like a new Tyler project, but
That's
less
not-
matured.
No. Listen, that's the point. It's. I don't know. It makes sense in my mind that
What?
this and Cherry Bomb are just somewhat different from like Call Me If You Get Lost. Like this is so much
0
different.
calories Tyler
Okay,
project
okay.
is crazy.
Is it because I think it's just okay. I think the reason you think
And I
that.
don't.
No, hold on.
I don't
I
even
think
think
I'm.
it's
I
the
think I
I don't
figured out. I
get
think I
it.
figured out why you feel that way.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. All right, Tyler is an artist who is known for having consistently like more conceptual albums, like Igor and Chromacopia, and even Call Me If You Get Lost. Right, like albums that are very conceptual and where the songs are very interconnecting, and the albums almost kind of have like an arc to them. Right, like in the track listing. Tyler's kind of known for having constructing albums like that. And because of that, that means when you listen to albums like Cherry Bomb that don't have that and are just the songs pretty much, it feels like a downgrade or like a lesser album. I don't feel that way,
it's
but
not
I
even
think
a downgrade. It's not even a downgrade.
I think that's
Oh,
why
but you
feel that way.
you
I
keep
think that's why you
repeating
feel
that
way.
point. But you keep repeating that point. Like it's a Diet Tyler project, and I keep asking you, what does that mean? And you keep bringing up Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb is nowhere near close to like what your concept that you're trying to go for.
Yeah.
No,
No, like I
just-
don't agree. But
It feels
I don't get it.
separated in its own way, but like
Every Tyler project is.
no, but like in a different way.
also, yeah, that's true. Cherry Bomb does have a somewhat of a concept, actually. It's a lot of his other
It's
projects.
a shitty concept.
Yeah, it's like
It's a shitty concept.
his other albums kind of have like a more obvious concept to them, much
No,
more
but
obvious.
even,
No,
even
sure.
But also, even then, Don't Tap the Glass, right, is an album that even though it's not a concept album, it has a theme and a vibe, and it even has like, it would
I
still
would
even,
even say,
yeah.
I would even say this album does have a concept, and it's like not really to have.
Yeah, the
It's
concept,
to make you
yeah.
dance.
The
That's
concept is to have
concept, is
fun.
to make you dance.
But that's not even that's just a stylistic choice. I wouldn't say that's like a concept.
Yeah, it's not a
concept is
concept.
like
But it,
no,
name-
no, I know,
but it
I
is a
know.
stylistic choice. It's a theme for the album.
A concept is like an overall theme throughout the album. Igor had theme. Call Me Get Lost had some themes. That's why I feel like the closest thing we can compare this Tyler project to is Call Me Get Lost, because Call Me Get Lost was kind of like a loose concept album. It was very loose with its concept, but still, like, I remember some people were even saying when that album first dropped that, like, oh, this is kind of Tyler's like fun project, but people still liked it in a way. But the thing is that you keep saying it's a diet Tyler project, but like the only thing I can kind of get what you're saying is that like his other albums had concepts, but this one isn't. But like Tyler has done projects before where there wasn't really a concept. Call Me Get Lost is like the closest thing to it.
No, I'm not saying it's a concept. I'm just saying
The length is
it's not the length either. It's just I don't think this album could be anywhere near like anything close to like an 8 or
that
or
you're
a
not
9 or
answering
10.
my question. You're not answering my question.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
okay,
This is
what's the
like this is
question?
kind of like because Cole
It's
doesn't
just-
know
no,
why.
it's just-
Cole doesn't know why he feels
You're
this
not-
way.
you're
He
not
just
answering my
like
question.
does.
Okay.
It's just something in my mind that makes sense to me. Calling this a diet
Write a
Tyler
300
album,
word essay on it because I'm trying to get it.
it makes sense to me. It's just because
Okay.
if this was released 2 years later from Cobacopia, I don't think people would like it as much.
Bullshit.
I really don't
'Cause
think
I don't-
people would like it.
Honestly, I think people would like it
That's-
more.
No,
don't agree.
I'm saying it right now. I don't think really time has anything to do with it because I wasn't that big on Chromacopia when it first came out, and I thought this project was amazing. And even if he dropped it like 2 years after Chromacopia, I feel like I would still
No.
feel the exact same way.
Abdul, you have your reasons. I'm talking about like Tyler fans. I don't think Tyler fans would like this project as much if it didn't drop right after Chromacopia.
But why?
They're
But
like,
why
oh, we're-
wouldn't they? What are the flaws on this project that Tyler fans would be noticing if it dropped 2 years after Chromacopia? What are the flaws on this project that they would be noticing more?
It's not about the flaws. It's just about that it doesn't feel like his other albums, which is okay.
But his
Right.
other albums never really had like an actual straightforward. This isn't like a fucking Pusha T album where Pusha T raps about coke like 39
No.
times throughout the whole project.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. I just don't think Tyler did what he wanted to do with this album, and he did it well. But that's like, I don't think it's fair to call it like anything above a 7 because it's just an album to make you dance, which is fine. I
It's
like
like-
that.
That's bullshit.
You know,
agree.
okay,
So-
I
so-
think
so you're telling me
this
wait,
discussion is
what is-
purposeless. We should say honestly, never mind to this conversation. And I think
Honestly,
we should.
yeah, never mind.
Yeah, honestly, never mind. I think this is kind of
Let's-
like
wait,
his,
wait,
this,
wait,
this,
wait,
this,
wait,
this
wait,
is
wait.
this is kind of like his Four on the
Wait.
Dogs.
It really is.
Wait.
I would-
Hold
no.
on. Let me see if I got you correctly. You said because Tyler made this strictly as a dance album, we shouldn't be looking at this anything more than above a 7.
No, I think it could have been a 10 out of 10 dance album if he really wanted it to be. But I don't think he
Then what-
wanted it. I think he
Then
just
what
wanted
are
it
the
to be
flaws
out
on this project? This album is so short and concise and it's so consistent. What are the flaws? The only flaws you really said throughout here is that one chorus is slightly a bit off.
Yeah, and I don't like just some of the things about
I
it.
think
just
Cole
don't
Cole
think
thinks
it's
the
as
album
good.
just kind of caps off at a certain like. I think this album could never be a
It's
10
just-
for me. This album could never be a 10 for me, but I can see it even going up to being a 9, honestly. But because this album's replay value is crazy. I'd say because as I said, like I've listened to this I've listened to this 3 times now at this point, like fully. There's been a few songs I've re-listened to more than that, but I've re-listened to this album 3 times, and even like I just say it's consistently fun. There's not a single like moment where I'm not enjoying myself. So I can see like I'm getting the CD and I'm gonna take care of it because I want to keep.
Exactly. I think that's exactly what he wanted to do. He just wanted to make a fun album. I don't think it was supposed to be groundbreaking. I don't think it was supposed to be amazing.
It was a bit of a care package to us fans.
He just wanted
stop
Scorpion.
comparing this to Drake projects.
He just wanted to put something out to make you dance.
Okay, this is the problem with y'all's rap fans now, because y'all rap fans always want, I swear, anytime a rapper drops like so much like serious bullshit and all that,
No,
you know what? Wait, hear me out. The second that a rapper decides, you know what, I'm gonna drop a fun project, y'all still want to see this as like, man, I like this, but I can't compare this to the other one because it's too serious. Because the other ones are serious and this one's only dancing. So I'm gonna just
disagree.
It can't be anything higher than a 7.
Do you guys think this album's gonna get?
I disagree with you because you guys know for a fact how much I think a fun album can still be a great album.
Dude, do you guys think this album's gonna get a lot of views?
I don't know. It's kind of in the scary hours.
I mean,
now.
it's crazy that we've had Tyler drop like 2 albums in a year. Like, what a time to be alive.
I know.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Dude, after I listened to this album,
Dude,
after I heard this album, nothing was to say.
Man. God damn, I was about to say that. I hope you take care of yourself, Cole, because your opinion is fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, Cole's dude, Cole can't even talk anymore. He's so far gone, bro.
Man, this review is so far gone. God damn, you just said it. Thank me later.
Jade.
I'm gonna have a comeback season after the next review.
I would say compared
Scorpion.
compared to Tyler's other albums.
Fucking lazy.
This is Tyler's For All the Dogs.
That is such bullshit.
By the
you
way,
haven't even listened for all the dogs.
Hold on. By the way, before the stream, by the way, me and Cole, we said we were gonna do a bit where throughout the stream we kept randomly bringing up Drake albums, just to see how long it take you to notice.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say to Cole right now?
There really is more to life than this, Abdi.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say to Cole's opinion right now?
If you're reading
No, you don't. No, you don't. I think Cole is feeling like this because, bro, dude, I'm gonna be real. I still don't understand your fucking point. And the closest thing I got is that you're saying compared to his other albums and shit. I'm comparing this to his other albums, and this shit is still fucking better. I'll take this over Chromacopia any time of the fucking day.
Okay, you're crazy.
I'm taking this over. I think this is easily his best project since Igor. This shit was fun. This shit was simple.
Okay,
no skips
wait, hold
here.
on. You think this is better than Call Me If You Get Lost? Okay, hold on. You think this is a better album than Call Me If You Get Lost?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I love Call Me If You Get Lost way more than Chromacopia, but for me, this project, I think I like this one way more.
Look, I don't know. I'm sure it'll make headlines.
Call Me If You Get Lost had shut the fuck up. Call Me If You Get Lost had some like misses on there. Let me go back.
Look, the reason Cole doesn't get it is I think Cole hasn't like listened to the album in the way it's intended yet. Like I think we all need to get together and just have one dance to the album, and just we need to have.
We need to
Don't
go.
you shut the fuck up.
We need to go to a disco hall. Put this album on, and then maybe I'll.
Bro.
Yeah, no, we have to have just one dance.
Wait. How can you say Cole's not listening to it the way it's intended when he intended it to be a fucking dance album and you weren't even dancing when you were listening to it?
Yeah.
You guys are full of shit.
Jay, you're having a meltdown right now. Chill. Just chill.
Bro, I'm
Be nice, man.
I'm gonna slime you out, dude.
Oh, okay, Chromacopia.
That's surprising. We've gone into 3 different arguments during this review. This was supposed to be a chill fucking album review. How does this happen?
Chromacopia was all about how family matters. I would put on Cherry Bomb to do some push-ups.
This sucks. Bro, blow my load, give me some euphoria.
Honestly,
Bro, I'm about to blow my load to get some euphoria right now, bro.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was
That was
bad.
the
That
worst
was
one by
awful. Yeah,
far.
that was Scorpion.
I wanted to get out
Was it
of
really
this so
God's fault
bad.
for you to say that?
Wait, guys. Real question though. Is this album better than music inspired by Illuminations and Dr. Seuss The Grinch?
Oh, that's
No.
not fair. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't say.
I really think this album was the fruit of Tyler's passion. You know, like you could really see how.
What fruit?
Matthew, just give me one dance, Tyler.
Yeah, this
That's
album.
real.
You know what? Looking back at it now, this album sucked. I don't think it lived to any of the hype. It was completely fucking garbage, front to back. The beats were terrible. Kyle's rapping was completely awful. I see no reason why anyone would ever come back to this album at all.
Okay, but would you spend $10 on it?
Yeah, I'd still spend $10 on it.
Bro.
I mean, there are some sexy songs for you on here.
All right, y'all took it way too far.
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
You didn't even try. Oh,
Scorpion.
yikes, I got banned by Scorpion.
Bro, I don't know. I feel no ways about this album.
Recency bias. Yes, thank you, Cole. Not Cole, RB. He's right. Wait a minute. I know Tyler gave some sexy songs for you, but this is recency bias. Bullshit. RB,
Honestly,
I'm gonna say this. RB, I don't think you know this. RB, but some sexy songs, I unironically love that album. But these two, are still flabbergasted that I love that album.
Jade thinks Some Sexy Songs for You is a 10 out of 10 album.
No, I never said that. I said it was a 9. Big difference. Big difference.
I would say, okay, y'all are gonna have to thank me later because this is how I feel, and y'all are gonna feel the same way, and y'all are gonna realize nothing was really the same after this. So, just honestly take care of yourself. Think about the album more, and then maybe you'll realize that this album sucks, and it's gonna take y'all forever, but you're gonna realize it.
So what? You give the album like a 6?
Back to my
Hold on. You give the album a 6? God, that's too low. Like,
yeah, 6. God, that's too low.
Damn, bro. I think y'all are being some radicals right now, bro. I'm eating my fish.
All right.
Scorpion.
All right. Scorpion.
I'm gonna look at my window.
I give the album a light 7.
A light 7. You know, your only criticisms was that one chorus was kind of off, and that it's a diet Dr. Pepper.
No, I really
Actually,
don't.
I'm gonna play the album on stream right now.
It wasn't just kind of off. I really don't like that chorus whatsoever.
Dude, it's like one fucking it goes on for maybe like 2 seconds.
It's really fucking annoying.
It really isn't.
I didn't like Stop Playing With Me that much.
What?
I think it was fine. I think it was a good song. But do I have it saved?
You just said you didn't like what the.
Oh no, I do have that one saved.
Okay, no. Keep on. Hold on. Me and Cole listened to the album this morning, and every single song we listened to, he was like, "Oh, I like that. And then at the end, I was like, "What'd you think?"
Like
and then he was like, "Oh, it's like a 7." Every single song, he had at least one moment where he said, "I like that." You had that like multiple times.
It sounds like it's more of an 8. This sounds like it's more of an 8.
This is an 8. This is an 8.
Like the part that I liked on "Don't Top the Glass" was the Michael Jackson bar. I thought it was silly, so I saved it.
He likes feet.
That's it?
And
you saved songs for one line?
I wish the chorus was more like that. Yes, because I really like that line.
Look, I'm gonna be real. If I was like you, if I had the exact same like flaws as you, like some like little tiny flaws, I'll still give this album like a 10. I think a 10 out of 10 could still have little tiny flaws that doesn't even take it away from it.
I don't think it's a little tiny flaw.
It sounds like it, because dude, like the Don't Top the Glass isn't even that. It's not even that bad of a chorus.
It sucks. I hate that chorus.
What? Oh, God damn it, bro.
Matthew wants your attention.
No, I know. We're gonna invite after we're done yapping. We're gonna invite Matthew, and he's gonna share his thoughts on the album. So he wants to run the stream, but I want to finish our discussion first. Okay,
I-
let's quickly. We've kind of like all shared our thoughts and stuff. We've kind of given our reviews essentially. What are your guys' like favorite tracks and least favorite track?
Okay.
My favorite track.
We'll go
is-
Cole first. We'll go Cole first, and then
Okay.
and then
My
Jade and then me.
favorite track is probably Mamanem, and I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call it right now. Don't You Worry, Baby will be the TikTok song that girls use. They'll put that on their story. They'll lip sync it. That's gonna blow up. I swear to God. I'm calling
Honestly,
it right
Should be
now.
ring ring.
Honestly,
That should be ring ring.
I'm gonna be completely real. I think this album, every single song has a chance of blowing up. I'm being so real.
I disagree. I don't
What
agree.
song doesn't?
That
What
is a
song on this
terrible
album? No, what song on this album
Don't tap
has
the
a
glass has a chorus that won't blow
Mamanem,
up.
Don't Tap the Glass. I don't think. I really don't think Big Poe.
Mom and him is an interlude. Hold on.
Tweaker has a chance.
Mom and him is an interlude. So let's be clear about
It's
that.
an
That's not a
interlude.
song. It's a,
Mamanem is my. It's not an interlude because it's my favorite song.
Interludes can still be considered songs.
yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying, like if I'm ranking tracks on the album, like, but I'm gonna be real.
I would still rank it as one of my favorites.
I'd say every song except for Mom and him has a chance of blowing up. I wouldn't say anyone doesn't.
I don't think Don't Tap the Glass.
But I think it has a chance.
I don't think. I don't think Stop.
And did anyone think Like Him would be the hit from Chromacopia?
Yes,
Not necessarily, but it's the only
I
hit.
thought of it. I thought of it literally like the second I heard it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be the track that everyone's gonna fucking use.
But be honest, besides like Sticky, that's the only hit.
And
No, it wasn't.
no, Darling.
Was it Noid? Wasn't Noid used a lot?
No, I don't. Think,
Oh,
I
and
think
Saint
Noid-
Chroma. Saint Chroma actually has like
Saint
the
Chroma
second.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Saint Chroma was used a lot. It was so annoying.
Saint Chroma was huge.
Yeah.
I'd say Darling I got pretty big as well.
Okay, but when you go to like
But
I don't know,
by the way,
even
by the
Nathan
way,
was singing-
by the way,
There's-
oh
there's
wait,
a
even
specific-
Nathan was
hold on,
singing.
hold on.
there's a specific
Hold on.
specific
What?
song
I wanna
that is destined to blow up. And
I wanna
think-
say something,
I
by the
think
way.
what's
By the
up?
way, RB said in chat, Mom and Him was not that good. Not gonna lie, it was okay. I think Mom and Him, let's be real, it's like not meant to be like a masterpiece of a track or anything. Obviously, like it's just meant to be kind of stupid, but it's really entertaining. Mom and Him is such
Really?
an entertaining
I
song to
thought it was-
listen
I thought
to.
it was very. Wait,
What's the
let's
best
just skip
song?
past our favorite tracks. Let's skip past our
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
tracks. Cole, hurry up.
Okay.
You've been taking like 70 years.
Well, we're gonna end this
Yeah.
room pretty soon. So, but like we'll go favorite tracks and then we'll invite Matthew in. Okay, wait, Cole, what's your favorite track? Aside
Mamanem.
from Mom and Him. Aside from Mom and Him.
Mamanem.
It's not Mom and Him.
So my
Mamanem.
favorite tracks.
I'm not.
So
This is my favorite.
my
song
favorite
of
tracks
all
on
time.
here.
Okay, fine,
So my
fine, fine,
favorite
fine, fine. I'll
Okay.
take care of you.
Jade, what's your favorite?
favorite or favorites?
A favorite and then least favorite. Actually, Cole, what's your least favorite?
My least favorite. Don't Tap the Glass.
Okay, you said that. Okay, yeah. What's yours, Jade?
Okay. I think I love every single song on here, bro.
If you had to
If I
like
had
pick
to
what your
pick
favorite
one,
is, and also
if
here,
I had to pick a
you can say what like your
If I
three
had to pick a
favorites
favorite
are.
one, okay, you know what? I'll say, yeah. That'll be good. Okay, I'll take care of you. Tell me what it is, and Sucker Free.
Do you have like
for
do you have
least
like
favorite,
reasons?
I'm gonna be real. I love those songs. I just do.
Yeah.
I love the production on. I don't think like all these favorite, like my favorite tracks is literally like all these songs. I don't have a least favorite. I don't think there was a single miss on here at all. I don't
Yeah, I
think
agree.
so. That's it for me. That at this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So I can't say like all my favorites yet because I don't really know like what I'm gonna go back to the most. Ring 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 is definitely up there. Probably Ring Ring Ring. I'll Take Care of You, and I really like Sucker Free. Actually, that one's really fun. I don't know. I specifically like Ring Ring Ring. I just think has some of my favorite production he's had in a while, and I think in terms of like a songwriting aspect, I think that's like probably the catchiest on the album for me.
Oh, for sure.
Like Ring Ring Ring. I just think that song I'm gonna play that a lot. Like I Sucker Free. I thought was really fun. There's a specific part I really like where he starts like whisper rapping or whatever, and then like it almost like I don't know. I for some reason I like really like that like I just really like his delivery on Sucker Free. And And then I'll Take Care of You is probably going to be most people's highlight of the album, just because it's probably the most different, like, from other stuff he's done. It's just such a fun song to listen to because it's like, I don't know. It's definitely a weirder song coming from Tyler. Like, I think people wouldn't expect Tyler to do a sound like this, even if he's done stuff similar in the past. People would. This isn't a sound.
We're not doing this.
I'll Take Care of You. Let's be real. That song.
We just had a 30-minute argument on that. We're not going back to it.
But let's be real. I'll Take Care of You is a song that is pretty different from him. Okay, like. Like the way it builds up. Like, when has Tyler used like fucking Memphis rap samples? When has he ever done that?
I swear he's done that before.
He hasn't.
I'll look back on it.
But either way,
you know what? I'm gonna do you a service.
Either way, he hasn't. He hasn't in this way.
I'll listen back to his other album.
Either way, he hasn't done it in this way. Like that. I'll Take Care of You is definitely That's what I'm saying. He hasn't though. Like, I'm playing I'll Take Care of You on stream right now. Tell me there's not a single other Tyler song that sounds like this.
It kind of reminds me of like newer Peggy. It's got that I'll be there with you.
I'll be there for you. What?
I'll be right there for you. It's not like that.
It doesn't have that. No, it doesn't. You can't even sample Memphis on it. What are you on about?
I'm gonna see. I have 2 fingers.
I thought you were gonna say like, are you happy? Because that's where he sampled like an actual Memphis rapper.
No. Hush. I'm gonna put my fist in your face.
Oh god, fucking back on.
And then
you know what? I'm gonna just say it right now. My favorite tracks on here: Jamba, Cowboy, Dama 23 was kind of good. 48 was pretty good.
Oh my god, talking about Wolf.
No. I think Trash Wing is pretty nice.
Okay.
I think Cash In Cash Out was pretty cool. I like the 21 Savage feature.
All
right, let's invite Odyssey Boy.
Okay, hold on. Wait, let me see. Is there anything else to talk about? So our Sora's Cole's 7, Jade's 10, and then I'm 8. Yeah, I think that's our. Yeah, I think we've had all of our reviews. Let's invite Matthew, see what he thinks. Can one of you invite him? Or hold on, wait, no.
Yeah. Yes,
okay, wait, never mind. I can do it. It actually won't. Hold on. There we go. For some reason, I wasn't sure if it. Okay.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Before Matthew talks, let's go over what RB said real quick. RB put, to be honest, this album reminded me most of Cherry Bomb, really, but it feels something completely new. I kind of get that. I
agree with the Cherry Bomb.
I get that. There's some parts of Cherry Bomb, but I feel like it's more nuanced this time around. Kind of the same way how a lot of sounds off of Cherry Bomb are pretty much. A lot of sounds off of Cherry Bomb are pretty much what Tyler projects sound like now, but a lot more matured and a lot more like detailed and way more better put together, I feel like.
It's just, I kind of get annoyed when people like can only compare it to like stuff he's already made in the past, because it's just like it has. I'm just saying. It has elements from Cherry Bomb. It has elements.
Wait. People just left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It reminds me of it. I'm not saying it's fully that. It has its own dance element. It's like how it is.
Cherry Bomb is more explosive. Yeah, it is. It's far more explosive.
And Cherry
Bomb work, but yeah.
Cherry Bomb doesn't really have like dance tracks like that. But like, I see what you're saying. Just because I'd say maybe something like.
No, I think he's saying the production's a lot more explosive, which it definitely is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Matthew. Let's see what Matthew thought of the album.
All right, Matthew. What's your thoughts on it?
I really enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting anything. I'll be real.
Yeah. What's your score out of 10?
I don't know if I can give one. It's like.
Have you heard it more than once?
Just once, but it's very replayable. I think I could just listen to all of it. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite track on there?
Score?
Hold on, let me look at it, but I really liked all of them. There were no misses. I'll say that.
but whatever.
Big Po's good. I like Big
Shut
Po.
up!
Sugar on my tongue. Ring, ring, ring. I'd really like Stop Playing With Me. I do like that actually. I know you guys talked about it. Don't Tap the Glass
yeah.
slash Tweaking is good. I really like Don't Tap the Glass, the first part of it.
Yeah, me too.
I think
Don't
last
say
five
anything
tracks are really good. I like Don't You Worry Baby, I'll Take Care of You and Tell Me What It Is. I like the last 5 tracks a lot. Actually, last 6.
Yeah, the last couple of songs on this album was fucking great. That was a great run.
Ring, dude, the production on Ring Ring Ring, I really like.
I remember you was conflicted.
I have a question, but like, isn't there supposed to be 11 songs? I saw on Genius there's supposed to be 11 songs, but there's only 10.
There might be.
I don't know about that. There might be a vinyl or a CD thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they might have like a vinyl or CD exclusive. I'm kind of hoping because didn't
Chromacopia had like 2 extra songs on the vinyl?
Most Tyler albums have a vinyl exclusive track. I think almost every single one since Flower Boy. It's typically, I actually like it a lot because
I hate that sometimes when artists do that. Like, just put the fucking song on there.
Well, because typically for Tyler, it's not like the album is any worse without it. It's typically just like a B-side, but like I really like it. Like the one in Chromacopia.
I don't know, cause I usually don't like that when artists put like strictly like vinyl only songs or something. I feel like I don't know. I don't get that. Like the only times I think it's acceptable is if it's like bonus tracks, like I don't know, like, oh, this was like a non-album single that wasn't on the album, or like, oh, this like a remix of one of the songs on here. I get that, but like a new song, like just put it on the album.
I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because most of the times you have to listen to it on YouTube, and like the sound quality is always like never that good compared to like, I don't know, if they actually were to release it themselves.
Yeah, but like I think it gives people a reason to like actually like will go out of their way to buy the vinyl, because I like collect records, and
to be fair, most people who buy vinyls, most people who buy the Tyler vinyls don't even be playing it.
I mean, that's true, I guess, but like
I don't know,
but that's
Tyler,
saying
you gotta get your shit together.
It gives them a reason to play it, doesn't it?
Dude, most of them are not buying
Matthew, do you have any other thoughts?
$100 to $200 record players to play one song.
Hey, I will.
Matthew, do you have any other
Why
thoughts?
is Pilot's instrumental on the next thing I played on my queue? When did?
Good.
Hell yeah, play that. Play that. Best
Dude. Okay,
yeah.
the beat on "Don't Tap That Glass" is
Any
really
other
fun.
I like
Sorry,
that beat.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Matthew.
Cole, what are you saying?
Do you have any other thoughts, Matthew?
No. I see.
Damn.
I was going through this album thinking that it's gonna be the GNX of Tyler, and
It low-key was.
Oh my god, the GNX comparisons piss me off.
No.
I
Here's
think
the
it
thing.
is.
No. Here's the thing. It blew my expectations. I think it's a 10. Like it's just consistent overall. I don't think it's his best project. I don't think it's his best project. Probably. I haven't listened to any Tyler album except for Chromacopia, so I can't say anything. But I think
it's not his best project.
It's a good album.
It's a 10.
It's
a 10 is a very high score for a good project. Just saying.
I feel like every Tyler album's a 10 except for like freaking Goblin or whatever. What is
wait,
this?
Wait. You're spewing. What do you mean every Tyler project is a 10? So is it what? What's going on?
I don't know. Tyler has a good disc. Oh my goodness, get your.
All right. You know what? Get Matthew off the call right now. He's just spewing at this point.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
All right. So RB says.
All right. I'm about to end the stream.
Wait. RB. Why do you think it reminds you of GNX? Yeah, no way Wolf is the 10. RB is so right.
I'd give Wolf like a 9 though. I love Wolf.
Wolf is a 7.
Wolf is like a 6 if we're being real.
Oh my god, bro, y'all. I can't deal. I can't be around Wolf haters.
It's the graduation. It's the graduation of Tyler projects.
Oh my god, that is like the
I would
worst
agree.
comparison I've heard in my
I
life.
agree.
Look. The only really great songs on here is Awkward, Answer, Colossus is really good. Ooh, 48 is really good.
What about
I
Slater?
fucking hate you.
What about IFHY? What about
Wait,
Rusty?
wait.
Rusty Tree Home Alone, bro. Like, come on.
Which one is Rusty? Let me listen back to it.
I love Rusty, dude.
Which one's Rusty? Oh, it's alright. It's not like crazy. Trash is one of the most annoying songs ever. Tamale's pretty good.
Tamale
It's like,
is my favorite.
yeah, Lone. It's like 7 or 6 good songs I like out of like fucking 18. That's like an F, honestly, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Wolf is a 9 out of 10. Y'all are.
How?
Wolf is a mid out of 10.
That's just like RB gets it. Rusty's one of my favorite Tyler songs, actually. I love Rusty, dude.
How?
I really like that song. I just enjoy it. It's a
Dude,
song
Trash Wing. Dude, Trash Wing is literally garbage.
Okay, well, I'm not talking
I
about
don't even
Trash Wing, am
remember
I?
that.
What the fuck is Pigs? Man, fuck Pigs too.
That's a good song.
Damo 23 is one of Tyler's
Tamale,
worst
hold on.
singles.
Tamale is good, but it felt like filler. Can someone ban RB?
Yeah, okay, RB, that's the worst take you ever
Yeah,
had.
that's the one. That's like the worst take. Like I've seen bad takes about Wolf. I'm friends with Cole, and he has some of the worst takes about Wolf I've ever heard. But like calling Tamale filler is too
I'm not letting y'all do RB like that. I'm not letting y'all do RB like that. A take is not bad just because you disagree with it.
Yes, it is.
I get what you mean.
If I disagree with it, it's bad.
No, Basil. We
I could just
sat
mute
through
Abdil.
30 minutes of. No. We just sat through 30 minutes of Cole saying it's a diet 0-calorie Tyler project without him specifying why. This RB take isn't that bad.
I stand by my
Also,
take
he's
still. I still stand by my take.
Okay.
It's still a diet.
He says
It may not mean nothing
I'm not saying it's bad. It doesn't connect to the story.
Understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, mine. See this shit down in the mall. It's on there, girl, she the one for me, and I ain't even planning to call. I want this shit forever.
It feels off. It feels so off. It feels so off considering the rest of the album. I get that, but I feel like
Big
the same
protein.
album.
150 grams of protein.
I feel like in the same album that has Jamba, Damo 23, I don't think Tamale is that like too confusing of a track compared to the rest of it.
Invite Matthew back.
No, not really.
I'm about to end the stream. What song should I play off our album, Cole? Because we ended the stream with that last time.
Ooh, top of the building. No, Tuskak 4. The Tuskak 4.
Here, I can just play all at top of the building. They only got to hear a snippet last time.
Alright, hell yeah. This is the best way to end the whole album.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play. Hold on, Cole. Do something funny on your camera again. I'm gonna make it full screen.
Trying to figure out what.
Hold on. Do you want me to like?
I enjoyed this project. I enjoyed having this discussion with y'all, and definitely on the chat too. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank you for actually talking to us in the chat. I appreciate that.
Exactly.
All of y'all.
All of y'all are great.
Okay, I'm sharing my
much
screen
love
on here so you guys can see like this. So you guys can also hear the music. Can you see it?
All right.
So
No.
Cole, you can sing along the top of the building. Okay. Can y'all see it?
Hold on. Let me get a good film.
Wait. How do I do this?
The screen share on Discord.
Oh, hold on. I tapped on the little. Oh, is that? Okay. I see a monitor.
All right.
Tuskak 4, y'all should hold up for the axe. I can get in the mask, I just hit my pass. I just got a bus, now I'ma hit the pass. Now I'ma hit the woo. Now I'ma hit the woo. Now I'ma hit the woo. Now I'ma hit the woo.
Let's go hard.
I'm getting the drugs like rubbing on sex. I'm on the corner of my
Uh-oh.
tongue. Yo, listen to this. Yo, Y'all hearing this? Y'all can't even hit them up like DJ drums. I go like wicked, like bitches that like get sitting out, like sitting inside cicadas. I'm innocent and they don't really read it. I'm just rapping fast. Call me Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
What a great way to enter the album.
Who's Cardi B?
Why did y'all make a music video to this? I'm not even on the album.
I'm on top of the building. I'm on top of the building. I'm on top of the building. I'm on top.
Wait, Cole, be quiet. Like, yours need to hear the album.
I'm on top. Hey, I'm on the top of the building. Pull out and start pissing. This is my mission. Y'all see mission. Pull the boot. You start pissing. On top of the building, blow my head off like Robin Williams. That's just the way I'm feeling. Top of the building, top of the building.
Hey, he said he on top of the building. I'm just chilling, trying to get to these millions. I don't see why these fuck boys think they killing. Boy, I be chilling. I just be drilling. I just be killing.
That's the worst verse ever, bro.
I be shooting this shit up for fun. Don't give a fuck. I be blowing slime. I be blowing up to that Billy Truck. Hold on, let me get his butt. Hold on, just have a time. Let me get washed.
Can I have him on my album?
Let me pull up.
Get him on the album.
Hold on, let me not say that. Hold on. Let me get play that. Ooh, hold on. Hey,
that was all freestyle, by the way. Like one thing.
Top of the building, top of the building, top of the building, top of the morning. Hey, I'm not British, but my body T. Hey, hit a parlay. My shit multiplied by 3. Hey, got a club downstairs. Bitch, I'm always VIP. Hey, I own the building. Bitch, we getting in for free. Hey, keys to the city. I ain't thug, but you know I'm pushing P.
I'm on top of the building. I'm on top of the building.
When do I come in? When do I come in?
Your verse is next.
I'm on top of the building.
Alright.
I'm on top of the building. I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top.
I'm on top. I'm on top.
Hold on. I have the best verse.
Todd fell off, bro.
A ballerina, my calendar, I think like calling my city, like calamari in my car, like you can't even hold me up. You don't stand up, y'all bitches can't even rap no beat. I call them non-somatic, y'all just stand there. I call them stomatic. Acting all friendly, I'll be like Oakley D, Oakley do. Until I hit it with the moves. Yeah, I be doing moves, moving around the world so well, do like I'm Dio Brando on the candle. Yeah, y'all ain't holding candles like mantles, like dismantling the system like operandi per candle, like the system it's in the mallows, and then the malice, the callous, the pen, the malice, the malic and palace, the violence and Dallas, like cowboys and malice, like gyros and Pelly. Call me Johnny and Gyro. Me and Cole Martinez go back to the 60s when he was like
That's true.
bunch of air, and that's what we got as the stairs. Y'all be going up the stairs, I be going below, thinking outside the box, like it hit on my cock, like the size of my cock. It's like 12.46, yeah.
The guitar solo.
Wait, 12.46? Wait, what does that mean?
You said it, bro.
12.46. Man, I had the best verse easily. That was my verse, y'all.
No, the guitar has the best verse.
Dude, when are y'all gonna drop this album?
Actually, that's true. We need to.
Might as well drop it.
You need to.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to send like the beat after the stream. I'll write lyrics to it. I'll write lyrics to it tonight. I have nothing going on.
I'm on top of the building. I'm on top of the building.
All right.
I'm on top of the building.
Thanks for watching.
I'm on top of the building.
Chimped out just showed up and Chimped out called us.
I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top. I'm on top.
This